Hi pros, it's Patrick the Pro and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About That. It's been a long time, huh? I know I said it a lot, but really it has been a long time, right? Today we're going to talk about racing games, as the title implies, so hope you enjoy. Before I start this whole video, I have a small announcement for you to make. Actually, two announcements. One, I'm not making a video tomorrow because I'm busy tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I know that my past few uploads weren't very good, but tomorrow I am really busy and I can't just make a video, so I apologize. But I also have the second announcement, and that is good news. I have finally found a perfect game to make a let's play of. Yes, pros, yes, finally you're getting a new let's play. What is it going to be? Find out in 2 days. But I can tell you something. I can tell you that you will enjoy this one 100%. Especially the other part of my fan base, you know, the one who prefer the type of fans who prefer when I play other games. So it'll be interesting, very interesting. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's start talking about today's topic. So as you all know, I mean, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you probably know that my favorite gaming genre, my favorite types of games, I'm just gonna get gaming genre, category, yes. My favorite gaming category are FPS games, you know. I just get this, you know, I always get this satisfaction from playing those kinds of games. I don't know why, but I'm always very happy when I play those, you know. I've played a lot of great games like this on my channel. For example, Far Cry 1, Call of Duty 2. I would say GTA, but those older GTAs are, you know, third person, not really first person, so I'm not sure if I can count that. I guess I can, but and yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. Oh, there's also Portal 1 back in 2017. Jesus, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I've made a lot of videos about FPS games. I just love the genre so much, right? I always get satisfaction when I pull off amazing stuff. I always look forward what those games have in offer, you know? Okay, but if I had to pick my second favorite gaming category, it would be without a doubt racing games. Racing games. You know, as the title implies. I mean, the title of the video is racing games. So yeah, time to talk about racing games. Why do I like them so much? Because, you know, when it comes to FPS games, I mean, it depends, of course, what game you're playing, but sometimes playing FPS games can be kind of stressful, you know? You have to, sometimes the game is so hard that you have to literally become a tryhard. You have to try your hardest to win. And sometimes I get really frustrated because of that. simply because, you have to try your best, and now I just don't have that much time to do that. You have to practice constantly. Like I've said, this of course depends on what game you're playing. And when it comes to racing games, I mean, yes, sure, there are a few hard racing games here and there, but I often find them relaxing. Something that I can just like, imagine this situation. It's Saturday night. You have nothing to do. You want to relax, so you prepare your usual gaming stuff. Doritos, Mountain Dew, just like me, or maybe you do something different. Maybe you like tea. Maybe you like coffee. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But anyways, you prepare your whole gaming setup. Maybe a cold drink, something to eat. I'm just repeating myself at this point. Basically, when I want to relax, I often play racing games. Mostly because I just love driving. I just really like driving. And considering that some time ago I've made a video about my car, you probably noticed that. I'm playing racing games more often now, because I need to get to this mindset, this driving mindset. Oh, sorry, I had to adjust myself there. And also, not only those racing games help me relax, they also kind of help me, like I've said. Oh, sorry about that. I'm not going to cut it from the video. You have a funny blooper. And now I've lost the topic. Amazing. I was just talking about racing games. Before, maybe not every time, but most of the time when I'm going to, drive around in my car, in real life, I'm talking about real life here, often, like, few hours before, I like to, play some racing games, just so my mind can stick to driving. And yeah, that also kind of helps me. So now you're probably wondering, how many racing games have I played, considering that this is my second favorite game category? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't played that many, because like I've said, I pay more attention to FPS games. But there are a lot of games like this that I like. Now, I've probably said many times before when I was doing 2 Let's Plays, but my favorite game, my favorite games of all, 2 favorite games of all time are racing games, X-Paint Rally and X-Paint Rally Extreme. I also like, something a little bit different, something a bit more experimental. I also like Crash Day and Crash Day Redline Edition. I should probably say just Crash Day only, because Crash Day and Crash Day Redline Edition are kind of the same thing, in my opinion at least. So yeah, but I also like it because it offers something a bit different. It's kind of like Flat Out, you can say, but it's a bit more, I don't know, destruction driven, right? You can do the pew pew even when you're in a car, so that's kind of amazing. What other games that I like? I also like Nailed. It's not really related to cars, but it's more like quads and motorcycles. I know that wasn't proper English, but actually, you know what? Since I've said that, let me try that again. I also like Nailed because uh, it also offers something a little bit different. It's also extreme, but it's not your usual car racing game. You use quads and you use motorcycles. You know, something a little bit different. You know. And sometimes the game doesn't have to be really or racing related to for me to have fun, to relax. You know, GTA games, you know, sometimes when I'm not don't feel like doing missions, I can just drive around the city, um, outmaneuver everyone with its arcade driving. GTA 4 is an exception to the rule because driving in that game driving in that game was pretty tough, not gonna lie. Um, but I still enjoy that kind of driving. Speaking of which, sometimes those games offer, you know, realistic type of driving. It's not always very arcadey. And this is something I also absolutely love about X-Paint Rally and X-Paint Rally Extreme. You can choose your style of driving. You can you know, drive casually, you know, arcade mode, and you can drive like a real professional driver, simulation mode. As a matter of fact, when I made those two Let's Plays, I've completed those Let's Plays, they're finished. I did them all on simulation mode, because there's just, I don't know, it gives me so much fun, just trying your best to try driving like a real car, you know. Again, not proper English. I'm not even gonna try again. But just a second, now you've probably noticed that just a second ago I've said that, you know, I prefer more arcadey and very arcadey style of driving, you know. I also like simulation kind of driving, but it also depends. For me, it has to be done just right. And again, X-Paint Rally and X-Paint Rally Extreme are perfect examples of games of simulation driving done right. Because, you know, you have your usual simulators and stuff, but they're usually over the top, and I don't like that really. Seriously, those simulators are just over the top most of the time, I'm telling you. Alright, are there any other games also I like? Now this is kinda hard for me to say. GTI Racing, and the reason this is kinda difficult for me to say, because I can't say much about it, because it just doesn't work on my PC. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here. Like, I tried to install it after, like, you know, a long break, and it just doesn't work. Like, I'm sorry, this game just doesn't want to work. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here. But then I look at the what is it, system requirements, and the copy I have, well, it says I need to have Windows XP to play this, so I don't really feel like you know, downgrading my PC just to play this. I guess maybe someone can help me with that. I mean, actually, let me try again. I guess I can always ask someone to help me get it working. But then again, I can also ask someone to, you know, hit me in the oof with a hammer. You know, just saying stupid things out loud, you know. Yeah. Now I'm trying to think how many other games, other racing games. I'm still trying to get into some other driving games, you know. I remember playing Need for Speed, don't remember which one, but it was like some of the early 2000 ones. Or maybe they were the late 2000 ones. I need to get back to them because it's been so long since I've played them. I also want to try out Crash Time. I've heard they're decent. I don't know, I have to try them myself. And then I don't know. I don't really know. There are probably a lot of other games I've played, racing games I've played, that I just don't remember. So sorry if I forgot about those games. Oh well. Okay, now since I've talked about this, I also need to say something more. What do I mean, I've already said what I liked about them, why they're great fun. Maybe I should talk about something sad, like why not that many people pay attention to them anymore. Well, mainly that's because you know, FPS genre exists, and I've also heard people tell me that racing games are no longer profitable. Like, what? There are still a lot of people that want to play racing games. Like, you can still create many great racing titles. Like, believe me, I've played a lot of great racing titles. What else can I say? So, this video is getting kinda long and I don't want to make it too long. Maybe I'll talk for about 3 more minutes and then I'll just end this. I've seen a lot of great channels that upload racing related content. We're talking about gaming, of course. And if you haven't checked out any of these, well, I suggest you checking them out. Just try to find them yourself. There's not much I can say. Okay, 2 more minutes. Yeah, I'm just basically stretching the video now, I'll be honest. There was one game. It was supposed to be a racing game that I've tried to make Let's Play of, but it just doesn't want to record. I've said that in a couple of videos before, but it just doesn't want to work. I tried everything to make it work. I mean, the game works, but the recording doesn't work. It doesn't let me record. It just doesn't want me. I've tried everything, so I have to say goodbye to that idea, sadly. No, it's not GTI Racing, although I tried getting it to work, as I've mentioned earlier in the video. GTI Racing, I really want to record that game, but I just can't, because it just doesn't work. Maybe if I, I don't know, got a virtual machine or something for it, maybe then it will work. But then again, it's too risky for me, for now at least. There was another game that I really wanted to record, but failed miserably. So sad. In conclusion, the racing games are my second favorite gaming category. I just love playing them. They always give me some sort of satisfaction. I can always feel like I'm a real racer. There's I just can, you know, sit down, relax, drive around. There are a lot of great racing titles. Sometimes they don't have to be racing related and I'll still have fun. That's just how it works for me. So if you're one of those people that are like, racing games, really? Trust me, try them out, you won't regret it. Especially you should try out Expand Rally and Expand Rally Extreme. Both of those games are absolutely amazing, I'm telling you. Well, this is the end of this episode of this video, this episode of Let's Talk About That. Hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, like I've said in the beginning of the video, I'm not going to make a video tomorrow, but I'm going to start a new Let's Play in 2 days, pros. Mark that date in the calendar, pros. It will be January 18th. That's right, pros. Get ready. This is gonna be amazing. Oh, I can already tell that you're going to love this. Okay. So yeah, well, what is that game going to be? It's a secret, but it will blow your mind. I will even make a catchy title for it. Oh, you can count on that. Alright, that's all for now. I don't have anything to say. Thank you so much for watching, and well, I'll see you next time, pros. Goodbye.
Just me.